Hi everybody, welcome back to Endeavours for the start of the month. It's the 1st of October, so time codes will be in the description as always. The daily rewards for this month, there's nothing special, it's just all general consumable shit. 10k Telvar is one of the probably the most useful things, and the extra grand scrolls, that's not too bad. But yeah, just the same old shit. So this set here, really easy. Everything is honestly just great. I would just go these three because you can just do these in a town. But yeah, just not really any wrong option here. So I'll start with using an emote really easily. If you are on keyboard and mouse, just type /NO. That's the quickest emote in the game. If you're on console, just give me a sec. Plug my controller in. Alright, so on controller, all you do instead is go down to social here, go to emotes, and just any of these emotes here, just hit one of these, and that'll get the endeavor done. Yeah, really easy regardless of console. Okay, improving an item. So you need some upgrade materials. What I would suggest you do is try and level up your crafts a bit so you can get hirelings, because over time what these will do is in your mail they'll just drop you some upgrade materials, and so you will just get stuff like hemming, get stuff like honing stone just slowly over time. And then that way, what I suggest you do is whenever this endeavor comes up, just go out and find an item, just like on a crate or some shit like that. Like over here, for example, just pick up this item, and then what I usually do is just go to the station and then upgrade it there. So yeah, I've just got a bunch of items I've found over time. I think doing blacksmithing or clothing upgrades is better, because those tend to be the cheapest as far as greens and blues go. For some reason, the wood ones, pitch is like twice as expensive as every other green quality material, whereas blue is just fine. Turpin is still just as cheap. Yeah, for some reason, pitch is a little more expensive. But yeah, everything's fine at green quality. It's just, yeah, you want to not go the most expensive thing, right? So just get our void steel weapon and just upgrade it. So over time, if you level up your crafts, you'll be able to get something called expertise, or temper expertise, tannin expertise, whatever it is here. These reduce the amount of items you need to upgrade each time. So while these endeavors aren't super common, they do come up in weeklies too. So the less stuff you use for that you can just use for other stuff, the better, right? So yeah, try and get your hands on these passives too when you can. Yeah, minor hireling and temper expertise, these two are both good. And yeah, if you need upgrade materials, you can just go buy them on guild stores. For example, just go check Tanner here. Materials, and whichever one you choose, there's always an item for, or there's always a category for the upgrade materials. Resin, for example. Yeah, so you can see pitch is like 23 gold each. But if you look at hemming, sorry, hemming, but yeah, embroidery is like way cheaper. Dwarven oil is also way cheaper. And usually the green ones here are cheaper, and blacksmithing, clothing. So skills with active skill styles. What the fuck are these things? If you see this icon here, that indicates that this skill can have an active skill style. It's just reskin skills, that's all it is. So Orchid Purple. This is probably the easiest one to get in the game if you don't have any. Complete the second era of scribing, which is a base game thing. I don't know where you go to start it in base game, but if you have the Gold Road DLC, it just goes there. So yeah, it shouldn't be very difficult to find. You might be able to just look it up. But yeah, so Orchid Purple, it takes like 2 or 3 minutes doing that quest, and then you've got this one, and that's all you need. There is also Vigor, though, the Soothing Blue version, which you get from completing the Wing of the Netch. So with the quest line, you go the Wing of the Indrik, the Wing of the Netch. Oh, sorry, you go second era of scribing, my bad. Then Wing of the Indrik, and then Wing of the Netch. So you do it in that order. It takes probably an hour to get all that way, but Vigor's really good because you can just cast this anywhere. You can just, while you're doing the other stuff, like doing your upgrading materials or hunting for your Daedra or dangerous foes, you just run around and do this. That being said, though, if you haven't done this quest yet, and you just only have done second era scribing, don't stress. It's also really easy to do this. When you complete that quest, second era scribing, leave the Scalarium, come back with the Sway Shrine, and then this training room will open up. So you can come in here, and there are target dummies in here that you can just hit with your Orchid Purple Soul Trap. That's what I would suggest you do. Because, yeah, either that or you can just go out into the open and find some targets. But yeah, this place has everything provided for you to do this quickly. So that's why I'm here. Waiting for this damage over time effect to go away, and then waiting for it to leave combat. Yeah, only a few minutes taken. That's why Vigor's a little bit better, because you don't have to deal with this either. There we go. For the long run, I think the best skill to get skill styles on, because this comes up as weeklies too, and you have to cast it a shit ton. Elemental Drain, or just the weakness element skill, this doesn't have a cost, so you can just spam this as many times as you want. So my advice, try your best to get one of these here, Naj Kaldish Vanquisher. I'm pretty sure this is easy, because I think that's just normal Naj Kaldish? Naj Kaldish. Hold on. Naj Kaldish. Yeah, so this is just normal difficulty Naj Kaldish. So if you've got this DLC, you can do that, and that gets you access to one of the weakness elements morphs, or weakness elements reskins, or Fate of the Forgotten Prince, which is I think it's the last quest in the Necrom. The Gold Road questline. You get weakness elements purple. So if you manage to get either of these, you'll just be able to spam this skill on a target. It doesn't even put you in combat, and it just. Wait, I don't know about elemental susceptibility, because that applies status effects, so that might put you in combat. But elemental drain definitely doesn't put you in combat, so you can just throw this out as many times as you want. Doesn't cost you anything, don't need to worry about your resources to do it a lot. And yeah, it's fucking great, because you can just use the targets in here as well. So yeah, in the long run, if you can get this, it's fucking great. Everything else just kind of is the same. Anything that like doesn't have a target is the same other than that. These are the next best. Alright, now looking at the other two options, Bestial Daedra, Dangerous Foes. Now, it depends. If you want to do both of these at the same time, there's some good places for it. If you want to do one and not the other, there's also some great places for both. So let me go through them. If you want to do both at the same time, I don't think there's a better option than going to Damar Farmstead, found in Bankrai, just south of the Bankrai garrison. It's also really easy to get here, because there's a house right here you can use with home tours. So just go Thieves Oasis in Group Finder and home tours here, browse homes, and just go down to T. So we'll go Thieves. Where is it? Nope. Thieves Oasis. Here we are. So one of these, doesn't matter which one, shovel there, go out the door, you'll rock up out here outside Damar Farmstead. The reason we want to come here is there are Banekin, which count as Bestial Daedra, and there are Daedriths, which count as Dangerous Foe Bestial Daedra. So just heading through, looks like someone's already killed him. Here it is. One of these bad boys. So any of these guys with the two... So at the health bar at the top, you see how it's got like the two little glowing diamonds to the left and right? That is a Dangerous Foe as far as the game is concerned. So we'll just go ahead and kill this guy, and he will count as both Dangerous Foe and Bestial Daedra. So you've got your Banekin, which will get you more Bestial Daedra, and then you've got your Daedriths that give you your Dangerous Foes. So this area here is great for doing both. Yeah, honestly, I can't think of any other area that's just like just better than this area here. It's great. There we go, all done. So some other places that give you both at the same time really well. If you have, if you've been to Shadowfen, the Stanguin's Domain, sorry, I think is how you say that. The area here has mostly humanoid Daedra, but there are Bestial Daedra in here, Ogrims and Banekin and Scamps, I believe. And there are a lot of public dungeon bosses which will count as Dangerous Foes. So you can kill the public dungeon bosses and get both of them done. Another good area is, as funny as it sounds, it's the Arbitorium in the Imperial City. This area, there's like, I know one of the spawns, I believe it's the Evanhart Pact one. You jump down, it's like right next to a bit of water, and maybe it's over here. There's a Daedrith there, and then there's like another bunch of Daedriths like just next door. Obviously the biggest problem with Imperial City is that it's a PvP zone, so players can come through and knock your shit over, but it's easy to respawn and get back here, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, not the best, but it's pretty good. If you have the Austinium DLC, the first stage of Maelstrom Arena, every enemy in arenas, for just so we're clear, counts as a dangerous foe. It's just like very specific to arenas. And the first stage has quite a few Bestial Daedra. I'm pretty sure you'll get enough for 5. There's also a Daedrith in there too, so yeah. Also, if you do the final stage, that's also got heaps of Bestial Daedra too. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Now, if you want just one, if you just want Bestial Daedra, Taurenan here is great. There's lots of Scamps and Clanfears here. There is also, down in Dawnbreak, there are, I believe, Scamps, Bankin here. You've also got, Banished Cells 1, which has 3 Bankin at the start when you get to the first room. And then if you go past a couple of the skeleton groups, there's a bunch of Bankin that you can kill there too, or Scamps or something. That's enough for 5. There is also, sorry, I forgot to mention, Dolmens are also a possible option for both. But the dangerous foes, yeah, it's you'll definitely get the dangerous foes, like almost certainly. But the Bestial Daedra is a bit of a hit and miss. Sometimes you'll just get stuff that isn't, like vampires or skeletons or like Dremora. But yeah, sometimes you can just get both at the same time. So this could be good, but it's unreliable, so I usually don't bother with it. If you just want dangerous foes, on the other hand, there's a couple of good places. The area in Spellscar is great, because it has Frost Atronach and the Storm Atronachs. Storm Atronachs here, Frost Atronachs here. These count as dangerous foes. You've also got Running School of Warriors, lots of gargoyles around here. I think that should be enough. That's like so much stuff. If you want to get to Spellscar, home tours, again, use Hackfield, High Hall, or you use Eleanor Private Arena. It's over here somewhere. And just get this way shrines. You've got easy access to Spellscar. If you want Taurenan, unfortunately it's a bit of a trek, but you go from here at Barb Hook Private Inn Room, again, through home tours. Just go northwest, up here, through the road up here, get this way shrine, and then you got good access to Taurenan. Same with this way shrine over here. It's pretty close to this area, which has the Bestial Daedra. And same thing with Dawnbreak over here. You might find some there. What else? Anything else? Okay, yeah. Shadowfen, if you haven't been here before, you can also use Ample Domicile to get close to Sanguineous Demone. But personally, even if you just want one, like there's Damar Farmstead's just really good anyway, so yeah. I'll leave it there. So if you have any questions, as always, just give me a holler. Oh yeah, there's also a Dom in here, but sometimes it's not up. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your support as always. See you next time. Take care for now.